All right, we're here with Mason Smith, AKA Arnie. How did the name Arnie come about?
I don't know. I just have always had it as a little kid and it just stuck.
That's funny, because a lot of people that are watching the games, they hear Arnie and they have no idea what the heck's happening here. So would you like to elaborate a little more or just leave it at that?
Well, I'll just leave it at that because I'm not really sure how the name got to be, but now everyone else calls me it, so.
Last year you played running back, this year quarterback. What are the differences in the switching positions?
Definitely more of a leadership role, but I had a good example last year in Evan Woodward, so it just set the standard for this team, so yeah.
And I know I watched you early on with some film stuff, and like you never played quarterback before, so the reads were something you had to learn. Are you getting better at seeing what's going on out there? And if they make a call, you can audible out of it? And
yeah, I'm definitely getting more comfortable as the weeks go on. I was a little bit timid in the beginning, but as it goes on, I'm getting more comfortable.
The funniest thing I seen this year was, I forget who you were playing, I think it was Twanda. You had a 20-yard lead on kids and then they caught you from behind. You want to explain that to me, please?
On the first drive there. So I think I could have scored, but I wanted to stiff arm the kid. So I slowed down a little bit, but.
A little bit?
Yeah.
So we're in week 8. How do you think your progression as a quarterback has come so far?
It's gone good. I'm getting more comfortable throwing the ball for sure. The option is, I'm getting more comfortable with that too. It's a hard thing to learn. So as I'm coming along, I'm getting more comfortable with knowing what to do with the ball and everything.
Are you getting used to that, putting in the fullback's belly, that read?
Yeah.
Because that's probably the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, getting comfortable knowing when I'm going to give it, knowing when I'm going to pull it. So
passing, you guys don't pass a great deal, but when you do, it's very effective usually. And early on, you guys, your passes were on the money. You got guys that couldn't catch. How is that progressing through the year as we're going here? Now, as we're coming into the playoffs here in a couple weeks, hopefully they got.
Yeah, we just got to get a lot of reps in practice and get more practice in these games that our opponents aren't up to our level, so we can get in-game experience.
And do you think your favorable schedule will help you or hinder you going into the playoffs?
It's a little bit of a confidence boost seeing how much we beat these teams by, but it's probably not the best for competition because we don't play the whole game, so we're not conditioned to. But we should be good once districts roll around.
But it's a double-edged sword because you guys are staying healthy. Like last year, you guys were able to stay healthy for 16 games. Mm-hmm. And this year, you guys are a little bit banged up, but I mean, playoffs are rolling in and you guys are going to be hitting the home stretch here pretty healthy.
Yeah, we're going to be healthy. We got 1 or 2 kids banged up right now, 1 kid out for the rest of the season, but we're looking to heal right back up soon.
Now, after high school, do you see yourself going to college or what are you going to be doing?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to plan on going to college, just go right into work.
So your last high school game is going to be the last time you ever play football.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I've thought about like a couple of decisions, maybe going to Mansfield for sprint, but I still could choose that route, but we'll see.
We'll be watching you going forward, and I enjoy watching the progression of you as a quarterback, since you've never really played quarterback, to watch you making the reads. And one more question before we go that I'm just curious about. Like when you drop back to pass, do you make multiple reads or are you just watching one primary guy and then you're pulling it down, running?
I usually look before the play and you can kind of tell what guy's going to be open based on the route. And as the ball snapped, I'm kind of eyeing that guy up. If he's not open, then I'll go to my second read and they're on from that.
And how much better are you now at the second and third reads than you were like in week 1, 2, and 3?
Definitely a lot better. I definitely tend to look their way more because usually if the first guy wasn't there, I'd maybe take off with it, but now I'm getting more comfortable with looking back to the next guy.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, and I know you guys check your videos I make for you out on PA Football News, and we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll be keeping an eye on you through the playoffs, and we'll be covering you the whole way. And hopefully we'll see you in week 16.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, we're here with Brendan Gillan. Going into week 8, how's Troy doing, do you think, personally?
I think we're doing well. Early in the year we started a little slow, I think, but we're getting it picked up and we're really getting comfortable, and I think we're excited for what comes.
You lost a lot of guys after you won the state title last year. Tell us a little bit about how the rebuilding process is coming with the guys stepping in, and where you think you are compared to where you are last year at this time.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really starts in the weight room, and then just rolling into camp, you just kind of filter guys in and see how they do and the games leading up. And we've had a lot of position changes, so we're just trying to fix everything and get the right fit, and I think right now we're looking pretty good.
You guys played a great game, a tough team against Waverly, and that was when you found out that you had some medical issues. How is that coming along?
It's going pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better, and yeah, I'm just feeling good.
Is that going to affect you going forward at all, do you think, or you got it under control and it's not going to be a thing?
I don't think it will. I think we got it pretty well under control.
Oh, good. It's a good thing it happened when it did, so then you have good measuring stick. Now, you guys, last game you got 5 carries. How does that feel to get 5 carries and 3 touchdowns, I think you had?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, but I mean, I don't know. I'm used to it, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Yeah.
Tonight you guys came out and played, and you guys are messing with the midget football team. That's got to be cool, because them little kids think you guys are superheroes. That must have been pretty cool to go up there and see them little kids like a deer in the headlight look at you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I remember when I was younger, I used to look up to the older guys. I was on the sideline for every high school football game, holding the ball, getting the tee, doing all kinds of stuff. So it's cool to see the younger guys now that I'm older.
You got 2 more regular season games, and then the playoffs start. Are you guys are really trying to get railed in for the playoff run here?
Yeah, we're starting to pick it up. I think just getting better every week. I think our practices have picked up. I think everyone's starting to become more intense at practice, and it's becoming more competitive, and it's great.
This time last year, how do you guys think you personally were performing compared to where you are this year?
I think we're pretty close. I think we had some struggles last year too, but I mean, we were a lot older, but this year we're younger, and I think it took us a little bit longer to get going, but I think right now we're starting to fire on all cylinders.
And I think the 2 tough games you had versus Waverly and Athens are going to play big dividends going into the playoffs. What do you think? You played in the games. How do you compare what Waverly did to you and what Athens played you against?
I think they both played really well. Waverly was obviously good. We never played them before, so they were new. And then Athens, they improved a lot from last year. A lot of their kids got a lot bigger and stronger, so I give props to them. They played us tough, and they were a good team, but definitely made us better.
Yeah. Now, you guys have a favorable schedule. You had 2 really tough games, and then the rest of your schedule is pretty favorable. Do you think it's going to be a problem to pick up the pace when the playoffs start and get in playoff mode? Or do you guys think you're just going to have a switch and be able to flip it in game time?
I think we should be able to flip the switch. I think last year we did pretty good with it. We treat every opponent pretty seriously. We know now that everyone's bringing their best for us, so every team's going to play their best when they play us, so it's always a challenge.
You've stayed healthy, knock on wood, not to jinx you, but you've stayed healthy other than your little heart deal. And that's a lot of high school kids don't get that luxury of staying healthy. And you have stayed healthy. And elaborate a little bit. Like, you only got the ball 5 times last game, so I mean, it's not like you're getting the ball 25 times yet.
Yeah.
But that's coming.
Yeah. It's nice to stay healthy, and I mean, I don't really care how many times I get the ball as long as we're winning. But it definitely helps to not be the workhorse every week. So
yeah. And get a lot of these younger, inexperienced guys some experience. So when you roll into the playoffs, they're not deer in the headlights going.
Yeah. Give a little confidence to the younger guys too. That's good for them.
Now, going forward after the season's over, do you have plans to go to college, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, I want to play college football, and I either want to go to dental school or med school, so I'm not sure yet, but the plan is football.
Well, that's great. Well, thanks for taking time out with us, Brendan, and we'll be watching you through the playoffs, and good luck this year.
Thank you.